Adventures can be 3-day epics, or they could be pretty small, like 1-day go home and ride adventures. But the main thing is that you get out and spend some time outdoors.
Exactly. That's why we've treated ourselves to a nice half day on this sunny Friday, and we're going to have a little micro adventure. Now, the whole point of this was to challenge ourselves to think a little bit outside of the box.
So with that in mind, what we're going to do is we're going to ride from our offices here in Farnborough all the way into London, using canal towpaths, trails, and then onto the River Thames.
Great.
Should we go?
Let's do it.
Get it done, mate.
Whoosh!
Having a far too good a time. I'm terrified. James, gotta go home now.
It's amazing. Absolute clowns.
This is mega, and everybody should try it. It's so much fun.
James, stop! Banana!
Jesus.
You need to sort yourself out.
He did it! Champion of the world!
So we made it to the canal, not too far away from the office, and should be plain sailing for the next few miles at least. Because obviously with canals, it's flat, so it's going to be a little bit of fun.
I like the sound of flat roads. That works well for me.
But the other good thing is just a bit further up here are some really cool mountain bike trails. So we're going to have a little bit of extra fun as well to make it just a little bit more interesting and to see exactly what these bikes can do. If ever there was a bike that looked ready to take on the path less ridden, it's Oro's Terra C Adventure. The Adventure version comes with a build kit that's aimed towards giving the Terra a great level of versatility. FSA provide a flared handlebar, allowing for confident handling even when using bar bags. Whether you're looking to go on multi-day off-road bikepacking trips, or like us, regular micro adventures, this is a bike that will take it all in its stride.
As anybody in the UK knows, Britain's most dangerous animal has probably got to be the humble goose. And these guys here are really not very impressed to see me. If you're looking for a bike built with purpose and with adventure in mind, then you should look no further than the Kinesis Tripster AT. It's probably one of the most versatile bikes on the market. The aluminium frame and the full carbon fork finds the perfect balance between compliance and weight. Kinesis has also employed its optimum hydration system, which allows you to place a bottle anywhere on the down tube and still fit a full frame bag. So there you go, the Kinesis Tripster AT, the perfect bike should you want to go on any big adventures or micro adventures like I am today.
Canyon exploded onto the adventure market with this unorthodox machine, which is the new Canyon Grail, and it sent the internet into overdrive when it was launched this year. But it's not all show and no go. I can't go on talking about the bike without mentioning these handlebars. Canyon says that these double-decker handlebars offer up 7 times the amount of flex over conventional handlebars, and that is something useful for this type of terrain this bike is intended for. For my everyday adventure, I choose the Canyon Grail for a comfortable and capable ride, and it will ensure that I get home with a smile on my face.
These things are remarkably capable,
Yeah.
aren't they really?
Yeah. The limiting factor is your wrists.
Yeah. I agree. You can pretty much do anything on these.
Of course you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely
You got
brilliant machines.
nice big tyres, soak up the bumps. When it's dry like this, you know, you don't need to have like loads and loads of grip. It's actually really good fun when you're sliding around, isn't it?
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we peeled off the trail by the river and we came and did some mountain biking. It's been fun, but we've been here a while now, and James Bracey, he keeps disappearing. He keeps turning up and disappearing.
Oh, there he is. Come on, James. James. We gotta go home now. What? We've got to go home.
But this is fun.
What have we found, guys?
Dirt jumps.
Yeah! Having a far too good a time. I'm terrified. What are you thinking, Tan?
This is amazing. Like,
Beautiful, isn't it?
commuting to work is long.
Look at this. Oh,
This is making it a doddle.
Simon's moving to a new commutable by bike destination
Right on the Thames.
right on the Thames. So this is actually really a trial for you, I think,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully Canyon let me keep the ground.
Gets his canyon. I expect to see you doing this every single day.
I will, mate. I will.
No fail.
No fail.
We'll see. It's diversion. We did not plan for this. This is not on my route. We might never get home now. James went the wrong way. He just completely didn't believe it was a diversion, just carried on going.
TK Maxx, we must be in Woking.
We're in Woking, boy.
Beautiful Woking.
You must be Woking.
That's halfway, isn't it?
Pretty
much.
Well, pretty much.
Yeah.
We're about 22 k's through. It's about halfway.
We are just chugging along nicely.
Absolutely smashing it.
We've passed Woking. We're well over halfway, aren't we, boys?
Well over halfway, and it's amazing. Like, if we were actually doing the normal commute, so on the road, you'd be stopping for all the traffic lights, stopping for like all the cars, everything. It can take ages, but this is brilliant because we got a better environment. We've been able to do some fun stuff, and there's no traffic.
That was a surprise.
It was a little bit of a surprise. You thought you were going to hit that properly in the middle, I mean, or like between. Otherwise, it's like.
Well, guys,
Hello, we're in Weybridge.
we've made it to Weybridge.
It's about 35 kilometres done,
So not too far to go then, really.
about 15.
That's all right, isn't it?
We're making good time. I
Yeah,
think.
so we're going to finish in Richmond Park and go our separate ways.
I've got to go all the way back, haven't I?
You've got to just turn around and do this again.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be too bad. It's quite a good route.
It's very relaxing, very peaceful.
Beautiful, isn't it?
We've not seen any cars. We've not had any arguments. There is a rumble of thunder.
We better go quick for this next bit.
But I've been very surprised at how technical it has been. It's not been dangerous or anything like that, but I wouldn't want to use my road bike with its skinny tyres on this road.
It's
or
very
on this
loose.
route. Well, we've experienced what? Tarmac, gravel,
Yep.
dirt, sand.
Few little like rocks and bits of bricks buried in there as well, you know.
But interestingly enough, we've all got different handlebar setups, and I know, I've got 2 sets of handlebars over here for compliance reasons, but you guys got different bars again.
Well, we're in kind of varying stages of...
1970s trousers, aren't we?
nice flare.
We got,
You were alive at that time, right?
yeah, I think I do have some of those somewhere. Yeah, we got flared handlebars. So rather than like having your normal sort of bike like yours, everything comes out. So it just gives you a real like extra level of confidence because you're in a wider position for like descending and for fitting your bar bags. You got more space, so you can actually grab hold of it. But yeah, yours are.
I'm at I've gone next level. This is like proper power position when you're on the bike.
I've seen you adopting that position quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard you laughing because you could see both. You could see both my hands from behind.
not the most aerodynamic position, is it? But
It's comfortable though.
yeah.
It's really I find that usually I don't want to stay on the drops for that long. But with these, I'm quite happy just to chug along in that position because they're a little bit higher, so there's quite a shallow drop on these bars as well. And
Yeah.
obviously adventure bikes are all about being comfortable, and you're not going to descend in this position all the way down here
No.
because that leans you far too far forward and you feel out of control. But this shallow drop is much better, and that is actually quite a comfortable place to just like power along on, especially on these like flat gravel paths.
And it has been flat, hasn't it? It's been completely flat. My handlebars have been quite interesting actually. First time I've used these. So you get a bit of compliance at the top, apparently 7 times more than a conventional handlebar.
2 times the number of handlebars and 7 times the compliance.
Well, what's that? That's 14 times.
But it's interesting because the drops are quite stiff because obviously the handlebar comes across here and it's attached to the stem.
You got like a double connection.
So you can actually get a different feel for the handlebar wherever you want to go depending on your terrain. So it's quite a versatile piece of kit. So before we have to rush off, because I think you can see in the background it's starting to get a bit cloudy.
I can see a wall of rain coming towards us down the path.
But none of us are wearing rucksacks. No. And it's liberating.
It is, massively.
You guys got bags in the front, I haven't, but we've all got the bags at the back from Ortlieb, and they're amazing, aren't they? You stuff everything in there.
Cavernous, aren't they? Like, look at this. I got loads of stuff in there.
It's just then like you're going out for a normal ride, isn't it? Because like you're not loaded down, so your body can move around properly. And when you do go on those like real fun bits, and like even on the sandy bits, like you've got full control. So you're just out riding.
Oh yeah. If we'd had a rucksack on coming along some of those bits, it would have been hitting you in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Would have been like hitting you on the back.
And you become a hot, sweaty mess.
You do.
I haven't
become
got a sweaty
hot
back,
mess.
and
No.
that is a dream.
That is a dream
Absolute
come true, isn't it? And what else I'm really impressed with these Ortlieb bags actually is you don't notice them when they're on.
No.
So you might look at this bag here and think that's quite full because it is filled with all of my work stuff. But when you're riding along, you genuinely don't notice it. And we've all had a laugh because they wag a little bit when you're riding along.
Yeah, there's a bit of movement.
When you're on the bike, you don't feel that at all.
And your legs don't touch it at all. It's really nice and thin.
Whereas if you ride with a rucksack, you do feel your bag all the time. I rarely forget about my rucksack if I'm riding with it.
Well, should we get going, guys? Because the storm is hunting us down, and I would like to get to Richmond Park in the dry.
So it finally happened. The rain is here. As you can see, after months of no rain, we somehow have managed to get stuck in the storm. But it's okay because we're under a tree in a thunderstorm.
That's the safest place to be, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently so.
There's no lightning, don't have to worry about that.
As long as you're not the tallest person apparently, so should be fine. Oh, everyone starts moving down.
We've just made it to Hampton Court. Gonna cut through Bushy Park, into Richmond Park, and then cut through Richmond Park, and then we're home. So, what, must be about 5k now? 7?
All I know, it's gone very quickly.
Yeah.
It has flown by. We've been getting a bit wet. It's started chucking it down with rain.
We waited for the rain to pass us, then we realised we've gone so fast, we've gone back into the rain again.
We've ridden back into the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
Cycling Weekly storm chasers, I think, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
I just want that pint so badly.
Yeah.
I'm willing to sacrifice both of you to
Gonna
get it.
gonna sit in a nice beer garden in the pouring rain and have a cold pint.
Made it to Bushy Park. Our commute home from work is nearly complete. And it's been easy. These guys have sat on the whole time.
Get out of here.
It's been great.
These are your sprinter's legs, mate.
It's a bit of Bushy Park.
It's beautiful. We've just seen some deer.
Here it goes.
Oh, we did a little drag race.
3, 2. You ready, James?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Absolute clowns.
Well, we've made it, Richmond Park.
Beautiful place.
Beautiful place. The ride is complete. We're all going to go our separate ways here. But
I'm gonna have to ride back.
you'll have to ride home, but not just yet, James Bracey.
What?
Because I have one final plan to decide who gets the pints in at the pub. We're going to race up this very steep hill, and the loser buys the beer.
Did you say we're gonna race up?
Up the steep hill.
steep hill.
None of your mountain
So-
biking downhill now into our territory. So, let's get down to it. Loser buys the beer.
Okay.
It's gonna be you, mate.
It's not gonna be me.
It's going to be you.
No, it's not.
Here it goes.
Where's James with the pints?
It's been a while, hasn't he? Been a while. Hey!
There's your pints, okay? I hope you're happy.
As you can tell, James lost.
No. I think somebody cheated, really.
But most importantly, I won the race. That's right, I won.
He did.
It was a good fight though.
Well, it was a two-horse race, really, up until the point.
Three-horse race until you put me into the.
Well, Rupert wasn't there, and then we had a bit of a tank.
Yeah, I was about 2 meters behind, but then, you know, just found that extra gear.
Anyway, boys, great ride.
Cheers. What a route that was.
Thoroughly enjoyed that.
It was really good, wasn't it? 50 kilometers.
50k off-road from the office in Farnborough, Cycling Weekly HQ, all the way to Richmond Park, which is not quite where we live. It's definitely not where you live.
No.
But you got a nice ride home.
Yeah, I've realised that obviously I don't even live in Farnborough, so I live the other side of that. So I've got about 60k to get home.
It'll be okay. It'll be all
Fuel
right.
for the engine, mate.
I've got a beer, so that's the main thing.
Exactly.
And we've had a good ride, haven't we?
It's been great. I just can't believe you can ride off-road for that far. And I've commuted to the office a couple of times, commuted back from the office a couple of times on road, and it's so stressful because you're at commuting times and everyone just wants to get home or just get to work and they're quite angry. There's traffic everywhere, but we hardly saw a car.
I'm staggered by that route. I'm genuinely amazed by it because there was points when we were right next to a main road, traffic, right next to a train. I always get the train back from the office usually, and I like standing room only, no room for a bike. And that route was just amazing, peaceful, peace and quiet. I think it's just a Canal Appreciation Society starting here.
But that's the best thing about it as well. It's like it's almost like a real secret adventure, isn't it? It's like a few times you guys going, oh, anyway, I go on that road, and like you're just there, and you just away from everything else.
Weave your way through it all, don't you?
And you can take your time, or you could go fast. You know, that's the best thing about it. Is there's bits there where these bikes are actually as fast as road bikes in certain areas, aren't they? As well. So.
Well, as I said, sort of going through our adventure ride, that these bikes have handled paved roads, gravel roads, dusty roads, sandy roads where we got a bit sort of squirrely on a few sections, but they've just shrugged everything off. Well, as the rain starts pouring down, we've experienced that already on our ride, haven't we? We've been wet, dry, but we've loved it.
It's been brilliant.
It's been superb, and I would do that again straight away on another summer's evening.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. We want to go inside and finish off our pints, but if you've enjoyed our micro adventure, please like and subscribe our Cycling Weekly YouTube channel. But until next time, we'll see you then. 50k off-road from the office to practically home, so from Farnborough. Sorry, my moustache is so long. My moustache.
Excuse my moustache.